Good afternoon. Welcome back to my hunting channel here. I couldn't resist it. Had to get back out here in the woods and try to see if I can get another deer, another doe, or at least a buck. I want to get the buck. I really want that buck. There's a big 10-pointer. Been cruising our property overnight. Doesn't come out during the day too much, but I'm going to kind of wait for the rut. I got a few things to put out for it, but too early in the season. It's too warm right now for anything, and it's not the rut's started, so we're not going to do anything but just sit out here and watch for deer anyway. But as of now, I'm going to sit here. I forgot to mention one important thing about my whole video the other day with the deer that we shot. And I will tell you, I am so damn proud of my wife. She's not a hunter. She just started last season. This is her second deer season. She did get a turkey, and she surprised me there too with a crossbow. But she surprised me when she helped me dress out the turkey. But that's just a little thing, you know. The massive guts and internal organs of a deer are totally different. But, man, we went down there. I tracked the deer, like I told you. Followed the blood trail. She was against the tree, still panting, still alive but dying. I gave her room to die. I came back up, filled out my tags. Called the wife. She wasn't answering her phone. She's in her stand, so I had to go over there and say, hey, you going to come help me or not? She go, what? I said, I got a deer. Let's go get the deer. So we came back down together and tracked the deer. And she was not in the tree where I left her. She actually tried to go downhill a little farther. So she went another 2 feet on her belly trying to get over there. And her head was buried in a hole. And that's where she passed, which was good. And she didn't suffer long. So, field dressing. Haven't done it since I hunted with another guy in Texas there. I'm not going to mention his name. But we went out hunting a few times together, and he showed me how to dress out the deer there too. His version, the way he did it, and what I learned and what I applied are two different things, but they're all the same principle. So we made all the incisions and started, man, I looked over there after I cut out the anus a little bit, and she's over there tugging away on stuff, man, just trying to get the guts out of that thing and the blood all over the place. And I'm really surprised. She was at it. So then after we cleaned out the deer down there, field dressed it, we tried to drag it back uphill. I told her, just wait here. I'm going to go get the wagon, which is right up here near the stand. And anyway, I looked back there, and my grandson called me. I said, well, I got to call you later. I got a deer, and Grandma's trying to tug it out of the woods by herself. And she did, man. She tugged it another 4 feet up that hill all by herself. She wanted to get that deer up there. So she has been a blessing in trying to help me get the deer out of the woods the other day. So I'm very, very proud of her. She didn't scream. She didn't get oozy. She wished she knew how to do it so she could do it on her own. So she's watching and learning. And trust me, she's a fast learner, even though she doesn't think so. She's a very capable person at what she does. So anyway, we're back in the stand this afternoon, the 30th of September. And hopefully we see something today. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here. And like I said, if I don't get a deer, I'll just pick up where I left off, and no more comments in between the two. But I just had to bring up my wife because she was important. Okay, thank you guys. Good morning. Welcome back to my hunting channel. Today is October 1st. And I came to the stand this morning, and the first time ever, I kind of spooked a deer. I didn't see her, or her or him, I don't know. Whatever it was. All I saw was a whitetail saying bye-bye to me as I ran in the woods. Just a one. But that's not that normal. I figured they'll come back soon, but looks like we have an unexpected rain today. So, sit here on my hunting blind platform and stay dry and kind of watch what goes on with the animals today. So, just like yesterday, we'll chit-chat to you now and then, but let's get a deer first, and then we'll get happier. Well, still a morning hunt here on October 1st, and the hunt will continue. So I have a question. I've been sitting here thinking about it. A lot of you have good opinions and all that. There's two things that I've been trying to do. One, I use that deer cast from Drury Outdoors. It tells you the hunting conditions and so on and so forth. I don't subscribe to it where you have to pay. It just gives me the one day. It's like today, it tells me hunting is going to be poor in the morning and the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know if I believe in that or not. I think deer have a mind of its own. It might work great on their farms and their areas that they test it, but I'm not sure it works good here in Tennessee. So if you ever used the Drury Outdoors podcast or whatever they call that thing, that tells you about hitting the deer and when the best time to hunt. Let me know about that kind of stuff. I want to find something that actually works that says, hey, this is a good time to hunt. Or, hey, this is a bad time to hunt. I really like to know that kind of stuff. I'm just going to continue hunting, good or bad. I mean, I like being out here. It's very, very nice in the woods. A little rainy at the moment today, but that's okay. Second thing is, and I'm going to do a review on this here shortly, Tacticam. Now, I use the fire through the scope, film through the scope, and images are blurry. I mean, they're just blurry. You don't get a good video picture of anything. So I'm going to do a review on that. I've been waiting for them to get back with me, but as soon as this video is done, or I might even do it this afternoon if I get bored, and I'll sit down and talk about it. But anyway, give me your input on Tacticam if you got one, if you have a good results, because all my images are blurry. It just, my focal ring was clear. I mean, I can see the crosshairs perfectly, so I know my scope is, focused, but the Tacticam was not. So those are the two things that have been bothering me today a little bit, but not really bothering. Just something to chit-chat about, I guess. But anyway, let me know what your 2 cents was worth on that one, okay? Thank you. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits this morning. Breakfast is calling me, but I want to kind of show you my little setup around here. As you can see, down here, I have my hunting bag. It's got all my stuff in there. Calls, binoculars, everything that I keep up here with me. And then over here is my video setup, as you can see. I just reach over there and turn it on and off now. This is my new, it's my old Panasonic. I found it, and I found the battery and the charger. So I'm going to use this because I can zoom in and get a video of the deer that I'm hunting, hopefully, if they come in. I use this little mount right here, and I put my camera in here, and that's what faces me, my iPhone. And some more view of the outside areas. It's a good little area. Me and the wife cleared this out last year. So far, so good. So, I cannot complain. I am happy to sit out here, but been out here for a couple hours already. The only deer I saw this morning is the one that I spooked. So, maybe the deer cast is right. Maybe it is a poor day to hunt. I don't know. But it was a good day, no matter what. Hunting's all fun. So, until later, I'll talk to you when I come up again. Thank you.